Let them arrest you and they have to prove their court case in a magistrate's court. And they can't. Okay. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
The only thing we don't want is one of the bands which is in quite poor condition, but it still will have a value, you know. It is a running band, but we just don't need that much. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, any other? Yeah, if there's any other sort of queries you need to know. I mean, it seems like a good thing.
It has to be signed by law. It's the law, sir. It has to be signed. It's the law. If it's not signed, it's not valid, sir. He's there lying. He knows. He's been working in the trade a long time, and he knows it has to be signed. If he doesn't know, I can't believe he doesn't know. It has to be signed. It's not signed, it's not valid. Anything not signed is not valid. How can it be?
There's a bit of a mixture of everything there, so it's all sort of... They are, yeah.
The reason it's not signed is because they don't want to accept liability. That's why things are not signed, to avoid liability. If they want to stand up for their actions, papers has to be signed. It's a fraud if it's not signed because someone is trying to avoid liability.
Yeah, yeah. There's trying to get we last year tried to obviously it's not
Give the lady time to get her judicial review and have her day in court against these fraudsters. Everyone deserves their day in court. Any document not signed is not valid. End of story. People don't sign things because they want to avoid liability. That's criminality. You can't come to someone's house with an unsigned document. Go away. Imagine if your passport wasn't signed.
So again, it's another chunk that I've got to think about because again, I'm a guarantor. Yes. And then I've got to just try and dispose of it in any means I can. But obviously, I'll be personally on a shortfall, not pooling code.
Mr. King, were you just saying a document doesn't have to be signed?
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. King.
That just for the kitchen?
So that means you'll accept fake everything.
Yeah. I might struggle with that in a minute because what it is premises I haven't got access.
Is that, Mr. King, you're saying there's a legal document to kick someone out of their house that doesn't have to be signed, Mr. King? Is that the training you received, Mr. King? Is that the training you received, Mr. King?
A lot of that is probably either not accounted for or it's, wear and tear, I don't know. The main one, the value when I was at Chili's, there's going to be a security. Obviously try and recuperate as much as I can on. But because there's obviously an outstanding finance on it, I've got to sort of kind of settle that with them first, and then I can be free to do what I like with it. But at the minute,
So how it works, all these guys, they're gonna get paid, supposedly, from the equity of this lady's sweat. And all these people who are trying to steal the property, they've done no work. They've got some pieces of paper that is being used to steal.
I'll just put it in, I'll put it out there.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter. Peter.
Yeah.
Peter. Peter.
Yeah, no problem at all. All right, mate, I shall get over to you this afternoon. No problem. See you later. Cheers now. Bye.
Let them arrest you, Phil, and then they have to prove their case in a magistrate's court, and they don't have a case.
Mum says she's gonna come up.
Huh?
Bring your phone so I can put that stuff in there. She says she's gonna come up.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
I'd let them arrest me, man.
Go to the doctors. So like,
Then let them carry you out.
Let them call the ambulance. My car is full of junk. Let them call the ambulance.
That's evidence in court. And this way we can nail the judge even better. Okay, let them do that.
9, you've got an 8:30 door, we can try and we'll have it against it. Let's make it 9:30.
Oh, is that what's in? I'm right down that thin bit there.
Under duress. Yeah, that's the best way to nail the judge.
That's rubbers there.
The man in the suit, he wants the loot.
Okay, good. You can't be in contempt of court before the decision is in contempt of court. Yeah? This is the matter. You cannot be in contempt of court if the court has been in contempt of court.
what number does that photo be in at?
You must be able to check a fake passport, officer. You must be able to check a fake passport. You can't evict a lady with a fake passport.
Right, you need to leave, yeah? No, she's going now. She said. Right, well, I'm going to lift her out. I'm going to lift you out. Okay, you need to run out, yeah?
They're gonna lift her up. They're physically removing her.
Do you want to help your aunt carry this stuff out?
So what the man is joking her, say she's a bit heavy. No, that is taking the piss. That is taking it. They're dragging her out, kicking and screaming, and they're saying she's a bit heavy. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna move to Afghanistan. This country is unbelievable. We just don't see these things on the news. That's what it is. They control the news, but it's going on all the time. All the time. They're dragging her out on the back of a false passport, false paperwork, a case in the judicial review, everything. I can't believe it. They're physically dragging her. They're physically dragging your neighbor out of her house. It's none of my fucking business. I'm in my house. Yes, the community has broken down, isn't it? Every man's on his own. So weak. Hear how many of them ganging up on this poor lady. Jesus Christ. Imagine if that was my mother in there. A gang of them have come here with fake papers and they're just dragging the woman kicking and screaming out of her home. And nobody is investigating the fake papers. I can't understand it. Every time they see a foreigner, they want to see your passport and they want to check it. And here a fake passport is being used and no one's checking it. I can't get it. That's shocking. That is shocking.
Yep, will do. No problem. Right then. See you later. Bye now. Bye.
Don't leave. Let them arrest you and then they go to magistrate's court. With their fake passport. They're killing your neighbor in there. He don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck. That's why we're so weak. No one gives a fuck. Listen to the harassment going on. Tell me this is not harassment. The law says you can't touch someone. You can't touch them.
Well, we can pick it up, take it out then.
Is that box yours?
Nobody can come back in.
Yeah.
That's not your job.
Yeah, that's right.
Your job, but
My dad.
Who's gonna pick
no,
Who's
carry on, carry on.
No, don't push me.
I'm not pushing you.
Hey, don't touch. You're not allowed to touch the lady. Don't touch the lady, boss. Oi, oi.
Do not touch me.
Oi.
I've told you
That's
to carry me
harassment.
out.
That's assault, you know?
Carry me out.
Don't touch the lady.
I'm not walking out the door.
Don't touch the lady.
I am not walking out the door. They're pushing me. I want them to lift me
You're
up
not allowed to
and take
physically
me
touch
out
the
of
lady.
door.
Oh, you guy behind her, stop pushing yourself on her.
Can you please lift me up and take me out of the house? Because I refuse point blank to walk out of the house. There you go. No, my 2 feet are there. Do not push me.
Come on, we're going this way.
Don't push me. Do not push me.
Right. Go down on the floor. Why did that stop? Burn your hand.
I will not burn my hands.
Come on, come on.
No, I told you, lift my foot up. You lift my feet up. You lift me in the back.
In the back.
You lift my 2 feet up. You lift
I
me
mean, this is
in the back.
unbelievable. This is, I mean, we don't see this in Israel or Iraq or fucking, this is unbelievable.
Basically, if he's dragging you out by the arm, okay, that's the same, they're still removing you from the property. It's all on film, okay? Regardless of whether they lift you up or drag you out by the arm.
So the officer is giving her a choice of how she be dragged out. Lift up or drag by the arm. What a choice.
There. Pick me up and carry me out now.
Right, why don't you turn around and make it a little bit
Well, what's the difference?
it's easier to come backwards.
You guys got an interesting job, I must say. Oh my Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Madam,
Pick me up.
Okay, all right, I'm just
Don't drag me. Pick me up.
well, they're giving you the chance to walk out, aren't they?
Pick up my foot.
Mr. King, you're a very strong man.
There you go.
Right out the gate, right out the gate.
Yeah. That's what you do.
You drug her off the
thank
premises.
There you are. Right, you stand up
You
now.
know.
Right, don't
Let
you
go
fall.
of me.
I don't want you to fall.
Right.
Thank you.
Mr. King, you feel good now? Mission accomplished
He is
for
the bully,
for
that one, Mr.
for a
King.
fake
He loves doing
for a
it.
fake
Right,
eviction.
do what you need to do.
Mr. King, another fake eviction on your another notch on your stick.
Don't cry.
You have a duty of care, Mr. King.
Bunch of crooks.
Mr. King, you have a duty of care where there's reasonable doubt that you need to verify the information you've been given.
Yeah, you can take that. Yeah,
A piece of paper from a judge is not God. Judge is not God. They make mistakes. A lot of them are banged up every year. That's why they banned hanging.
Huh? Peter,
Yes.
have you got a
it's
paperwork?
entirely up to
Have got all
you.
my
No one's
stuff?
going past me now anyway.
Huh?
Yeah. No one's going past
The
you
cards-
either.
the keys in the house somewhere.
We can get good stuff.
How dare you?
Phil, I feel it for you, man. I know you've been wrong.
I know, I know you know.
There'll be more compensation for you, don't worry.
Oh my God.
Right, listen.
We were made to believe the police is here to serve and protect. They could check the passport in 5 minutes flat. I got a laptop in there, I can check it for them. And they have chosen this officer,
Let's chosen not to do it.
QX
And I was told last night
778.
by the police
See that?
station that
That's
they
what
were
we're
gonna do
acting
that.
on.
That's fake.
Okay.
That's fake, officer. Not every
Can
piece
I-
of paper that
can I
come
have a
from the
look at
court is legit. And you know it, officer.
we-
How
we're
many
supposed to get-
how many fake car paperwork you pick up every day?
I've got nothing else to say to you, okay?
Well, you never had anything in the first place. I'm very disappointed, officer.
This is a legal requirement. They have to give it. I don't
You've
know where
already
you
been-
got it.
Don't throw me
Mr.
out
King,
like that.
you don't handle people's belongings like that, Mr. King.
Mr. King's an animal. He's that one there. I don't know where he got which breed of dog.
Have you got the
he's
copy
bloody-
of the writ there?
Huh?
Have you got the copy of the writ there? Can you
I told
attach
Dennis
this
to
to
bring it out.
CHS11? Yes. I don't know. Sorry. I don't try.
You're allowed to film.
No, okay.
My fucking house, I have to what I like there.
Yeah, it's all right, it's all right, it's okay.
Who's doing it alone?
Anthony, it's all right, it's all right.
But this is the interest. Fine.
He's fine, he's a good neighbor.
No, I know, I'm not. But you say if you're allowed, it shows you how far society has gone. That to think we need someone to allow us to do various things. Unbelievable.
My name is Carl.
We need someone to allow us. Who do you need to allow you, Mr. King, to do fake jobs?
You're not in the hot seat here, even if you don't understand. And I know you have to be following procedure. I'm taking this up with Hogan. He will be in the hot seat. He will get an IPCC report next week anyway for, in my eyes, misconduct and misleading you. Right. The fact is, it is a matter of fraud. Can I see the passport code that you can
I've
see?
showed it to him. I've showed
It
him.
is, the passport is a fake and it has been willfully used to obtain this, and I want this all in the CHS. Is there a possibility that I can speak
Look.
to Inspector Rawlinson?
Look at it.
There's
It's
a damn
a
passport.
biometric
Let me get a
That is
good
not
eyeful
in
of
a- in
Inspector Rawlinson. Can I have this copy?
Yes,
Or
you
have they got?
yes.
They've
Yes.
already got that.
Yeah, you can have that.
No,
copy.
you can have that.
I can't believe you can't check it in
I do
5
not
minutes.
want.
I can check it for you now,
Here, I
officer.
don't have any means, do I?
Listen,
I have the means,
This
sir.
is not a biometric photo in a passport issued by the République Française in 11th or 8 2006. You know that it's not a biometric photo. You know what?
Yeah.
You have the face is cut off.
Well, it's not exactly a great copy anyway, is it?
Yeah, this is deliberate. And this is, how can that be correct in a passport? It is out of line, everything. Yes, you can see it's out of line. It's a fake. That's why we resisted. Because they're acting on an unlawful...
Well, she's obviously going to a high court in London to
Yes,
obviously
but
discuss
the
the
appeal
matter.
is already going through.
Yeah.
They've been issued
Yeah,
with
wait
their
a minute.
papers.
But the problem they had is obviously they've only got one document, which is the latest document.
Yeah,
from
but the
Birmingham
latest...
High Court.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got it the other day, sorry.
Leave me
Okay,
talking.
sorry.
She is too upset with it. The thing is,
Never
what
mind,
they
man.
have obtained is
You get it
know
all,
what?
you get it all back with compensation.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It's
It's just like the anguish people have to go through,
Any action
so that these
What
guys
is
can
this
earn.
gentleman's name? Get
they
everyone.
can
They're
earn a
working
little-
on the wrong side, mate.
court. Right. You can't, I can't, not the
At the end of
judge.
the day, we have no evidence of that, have we?
Yeah, but
We see a warrant issued by court.
Yeah, but you see one here,
Yeah.
and you take no notice.
Yeah, but
Why?
officer, the problem comes when you get all these fake papers flying around.
Balance noting, it's accepted by the court. We are at the moment that is what is.
That's the
is
latest.
being, that is
I've
being
showed them all the paperwork
in
and showed them that
contempt
it's
of
been
court
held up.
overridden by the judge
Well,
who issued
I'll
that.
let you do what you do best and sort
Yeah.
that out with the courts.
Okay. Can I have a quick look at the copy you have got?
Are you happy for this?
She's
Of what? For what?
Just the paperwork. That
So somebody's gonna earn a few quid now to put up metal shutters and all this. All money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Mr. King, you must have made a good living. You look very well on it.
have you?
You probably have a nice pension out of it coming up. I hope no one comes with fake papers and rob you of your pension, Mr. King.
This is tampering with a document. This was not on the original document. And it is the
There's another one you
Yeah.
have, isn't there?
Peter Noble what was put in afterwards.
Oh, Jesus
which
Christ,
is-
that's forgery.
This is forgery.
Because we were arguing, he's saying it's blank. It was
Just one
blank.
more thing I want to say.
You cannot,
go.
you cannot write something on a document after it's been issued by a
No,
court.
that
This
is contempt.
Well,
Miss-
that's the issue you've been. That's the one you've been given, isn't it?
That is the one from the
This is
court.
just a copy from me.
Yeah, but
But that is exactly the same thing what
Mr. King, how do you feel about it now? You feel like you've had a success?
this is an N66. The name has been. That was
Did you
put
take
in
a photograph of it?
we have it on camera. Yeah.
Another
Make
bonus,
a note of that as well. That we claim that this is tampering with the
another job accomplished.
The name is this is the.
Yes, hello, mate.
You'll sort the keys out the
We've got
There's the man there. He's calling his people, telling them they got success. He can make a couple of grand commission now from whatever he does.
It's unlawful. Yeah.
Get his little cut.
DJ Ingram
He works for who?
is being.
I know, the estate agent. Yeah, so he's gonna get his little cut to try and sell the house.
This is the,
And that's
look,
what I want
this
to.
is the so-called original list.
Yeah.
Check it
There's-
out.
Yeah, it has the
It
name
has not got a high court
Yeah.
thing. This is a count back done by a county court.
here. It has to be printed in. Yeah.
You see the
This
difference
is.
with them?
This is
And this
two.
is, that's restituted that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to touch you. Yeah. You're not taking this personal. As long as I don't punch you, is it? Two. Yeah. Yeah, and it's not an enforcement. It has to be specified what it is because this is the original. This is the original idea of it, but that had not been signed by the judge. It has to be sealed, signed, and and dated in the same place. So you sign.
The signature has to be on the stamp.
Yeah, which is
That's
not
the law.
Which is not even here. The court. So I just want to make a note of this that
Well-
you have seen both copies, the one you're and
Officer.
it is tampering with the document. So
Can I?
Hold on, yeah.
All right, yeah. Can I explain something to you, officer? This is what is going on. I'm finding out. Yeah. By not signing this, whoever is supposed to sign it, by knowing it's a fraud, when there's a comeback, if they get sued for fraud or something like that, they can say, "I never signed it. It's got nothing to do with me."
That's
It's
the
to
reason why they
avoid
don't.
liability. And because they're relying on you, the police of force, and us, the public,
But we don't
not
know.
being aware of these matters, they just get away with the fraud all the time. And nobody can come back after them. They will say, "What you talking about? That's nothing to do with me."
Is there a cat number to this?
The police
Yeah, there will be. I can get you that.
Okay. Is that? Did I give you a spec?
Guys,
Did I give you your copy back?
yeah, got that. Guys, you happy? Yeah. Guys, you happy?
Yes, you see, look, it's
Are you
Yes, you're not receiving or sending it like that.
Mr. King, you executed an unsigned warrant Are you proud of your job and your professionalism?
They cannot possess it because they possess it.
Are you going to take liability, Mr. King, for the fraud?
Sell it because it's got a fraud thing on it. But they can't sell it. Okay. Let me tell Peter. No, my representative.
You know what happened? Yesterday I got that.
And they've accepted it. So they're all these bloody solicitors and that, they're all in it. Lots of them. I'm still laughing because I'm going to get my house back. I'm going to get my house back.
So these guys are going to put metal shutters up. The idea is to make it very difficult for the lady, even if she proves herself in court or whatever. Providing she can get past any corrupt judges, which there are many good judges, but there are some corrupt ones, which you have to get past if you want justice somehow. And there are ignorant police officers who don't know. They seem to accept any old scrap of paper that comes from a corrupt judge. This is just to make it difficult, make life difficult, and these companies somebody's going to pay them a large sum of money, and they want to take it from the lady's equity, from her sweat. And there are so many jobs to be done.
That's what he'll tell you.
This is what they're spending their time on.
Can you explain to my brother here,
Hold this.
right, that they have done a deed of gift to Mr. Singh. He didn't give
Hi.
a deed of gift to me, and they didn't
Hello?
put it on. But
Yeah.
they're doing a deed of gift to Mr. Singh. He needs to sort that out straight away. So if they sell the house, it's the deed of gift goes to me, not to Mr. Singh.
But they can't sell now because there's been
No, wait. Yeah, relax. They got a fraud restriction, which I'm the person who put it on it for you. But it bars them from selling it without the current owner signing something. But they could still challenge it, and they could get a corrupt judge or somebody. How they're operating, boss, is they're using pieces of paper out of the court. How these pieces of paper are obtained, it doesn't seem to matter to the powers that be. So you can't leave any stones unturned. You have to sort out your deed of gift so that they can't do anything apart from the fraud restriction and the fraud bailiffs and the fraud everybody. We've got to do, the deed of gift.
Can you do that so I don't understand?
Okay, well, I can't discuss that now because we are all a little bit distressed. But we talk about that when we calm down and we see what we can do. Yeah? All right, sir. All right, bye.
Alright, bye.
So they did drive to Red.
What was he saying?
Oh, it's nothing. We can't talk about that now. It's too much.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just see what you can do. Because I think now we told the police and the situation.
Yeah.
The police are going to be under a lot of pressure to open a criminal investigation on this. The problem is that they didn't see the criminality. This man's not a criminal. He claimed to be operating on genuine paperwork without signatures.
Fraudulent ones.
Genuine paper, and he's been in his job for a few years now, and he doesn't know the difference between a lawful writ and an unlawful writ. Mr. King, do you know the difference, boss? You have a right to remain silent. You don't know the difference between a good writ and a bad writ, Mr. King?
Yeah, last time he brought a bad writ, didn't he?
And they restituted the bad writ, and now they're talking about they restituted.
But the only reason these people are getting this far and going on because the motherfucking police are not doing anything to stop them. The police are coming to help them to kick you out on a forgery, and they're not doing anything to arrest these guys for knowingly and unprofessionally and professional misconduct executing a writ that they know to be fraudulent and had good cause to believe was fraudulent and took no precautions to verify. Are you in agreement with me, Mr. King, on that?
Mr. King. Mr. King's a bastard.
I'm not your enemy, Mr. King. You're just a man doing a job, but I would expect you to do the job to a standard that is required. And I give every man the benefit of the doubt that they operate with some kind of moral compass. That they know a basic right from wrong.
They're getting money for keeping outdoors.
It's not just about earning your money and doing something, and you might even get a buzz, some kind of psychological buzz from the satisfaction of distressing innocent people. And some people do get a kind of buzz, isn't it, from certain activities, like a satisfaction, like something else is lacking in their life, and this is a kind of substitute. Look at this metal shite.
Well, that can be removed. One of them, they would have removed it same way and got any
Yeah. It's going with it.
That is so easy to remove, it's not even funny.
If we put that up, they would have taken it down this morning. Look at that old property.
Those things are so easy to remove, it's not even funny.
No.
They just look scary.
Someone can pick that lock, Mr. Singh, in 10 seconds flat. Then nothing. You can find it on YouTube exactly. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, the way he said what they did, bang, bang, bang.
You know, Mr. King, it's on YouTube, them things.
They probably got them on bloody. Oh, they probably bought those ones on eBay cheap, £10 or £5.
Yeah, that they ripped off somebody else's house. Are they second hand, Mr. King? They look a bit used, like me. So that's a combination, isn't it? That's a combination. Fragile bits of paper and heavy metal all together.
Yeah, this is going on
That's how the
YouTube.
fraud works.
This is going on YouTube. Fraud.
Oh my gosh. And he's got a van full of sins. A whole van load full of it. Look at that. Jesus Christ. You do this every day, mate. Came prepared. Bye bye. I hope you sleep well tonight in your nice warm house.
Shush.
Eh? That's the police. Eh? They're on our side. Yeah, I know, but they don't. I offered him to check the passport for you.
Right.
What do they know?
About go to council.
Go to council.
Give you a house.
They give you a
The
house.
council won't give me a house.
They have to.
They will not give me a house.
They have to. No, if you show them the eviction papers.
They will not give
Okay.
me a house. What don't you understand? What's the name?
You're having a fag, Mr. King. Celebrate the victory.
I've got no independent children. I need to find my own accommodation.
You're chilling out with a fag.
That's what this.
I know. I worked in the council. Gemma.
I really would have checked that writ, you know, Mr. King, if I had reasonable doubt. If I had more than reasonable doubt, I would have checked it. I really wouldn't put someone out of their house on such a shady grounds. You know, Mr. King.
I'm outside
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well,
I reckon if you didn't do the eviction, you probably would have lost a few dollars. I'm just guessing. So for the difference of a few dollars, you haven't bothered to check, Mr. King, the validity of your authority. You know, that's professional negligence, Mr. King.
Shall I
Yeah.
let you go back inside?